Welcome back to the modding series where me and you are going to work together to get your mods right. If you guys don't understand the kit, we're going to show you how now.
Modding series number 3. Going after your starting lineup, you've got Sun Fac.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's get up in here and let's get this done. So starting off there is going to be your stats. You can see we've talked about health and protection split on these characters in the GAC squad. Health is going to be primary. Potency cross on this guy. You asked potency why, I'll go into that in a minute. All right, let's start him up. We got Sun Fac. Let's go through his kit real fast. You're going to see I've got defense mods like crazy on him. As you can see on the right hand side up here, I guess it's up there, I recommend 6 defensive mods or 4 defense and health times 2. In the changes to the game recently, defense is a huge stat now. So if you've got characters that thrive on defense, I highly suggest putting as much as you can on them. There are a few in this game, and this guy is one of them. He's a key character, though, and I talked about this with the GACs before in the other videos. Every time that these guys assist through the hive mind from Alpha, everybody uses their basic, and on this guy's basic is clutch. Deal physical damage to target enemy and dispel all buffs on them. So whoever he targets, he's removing the buffs off of. AKA, I don't know, a taunt. But in order to remove buffs, what do you need? You need potency. So we got to make sure his potency is in good shape. Sun Fac recovers 20% of his max health if any buffs were dispelled. Did you just read that? Let me read that for you again. Recovers 20% of his max health. This guy's got a ton of health as it is anyway that he's sharing with everybody else. If he has high potency and he removes buffs, he's going to heal himself. So potency is a key clutch one here. And also for this guy, by removing buffs, that allows the other guys to land buffs, right? So if he removes tenacity up, guess what? Now you can land debuffs. Sun Fac on his second ability taunts for 2 turns and inflicts offense down on target enemy for 2 turns, then remove 40% turn meter from target enemy. This attack can't be evaded. It can't be evaded, but it can be avoided by tenacity. So if you can remove buffs, etc., and then you have high potency, you're going to remove 40% turn meter from the target. So again, potency, a big part of this guy's kit. Deal physical damage to target enemy and stagger them for 2 turns. Oh, look at that, stagger. If anybody doesn't know what stagger does, if you land stagger, it is a debuff. The next person to hit that guy will remove all of his turn meter. If you land the stagger, the next guy to do damage will remove all turn meter off that character. Think about how clutch that is. If you can land that stagger, then the following guy lands a hit, you remove all that guy's turn meter. Clutch. Imagine doing that to Vader and land an ability block. Yeah. So mod him right. You'll be able to stop Vader counters for the most part. You can. It's not guaranteed, but it'll help. Definitely make it annoying. If the target was already debuffed before this attack, also blind and daze them for 2 turns. Oh, guess what? More potency needed for more debuffs landing from Sun Fac. This is one of the team's 2 guys. The Omegas, for the most part, are pretty much all needed. So his last ability, Sun Fac, has plus 50% counter chance. In addition, whenever he attacks outside of his turn, he has plus 25% potency. So he's getting potency out of his kit whenever he attacks outside of his turn, which is always because they assist under Hive Mind. And inflicts critical chance down for 2 turns. Hive Mind bonus when Sun Fac taunts, he gains defense up. What? Defense up. Defense up. Wow. Yeah, a lot of defense on this guy already. Health up. Health steal up, which he's sharing with the rest of the GACs. And other GAC allies gain those buffs for 2 turns whenever he loses taunt. So, all those guys, he's now passing buffs over to the rest of his squad. It's humongous. All right, so a lot of health, a lot of protection, based all the way across. Now, unfortunately, my guy's a little bit on the low side because my defense mods can't really afford it all the way across, but it works out because I like the defense. His defense is extremely high. You're going to see the resistance. I've at 14.6%. That's a lot for a character like this. And then his armor at 56.4% is huge as well. So there are your stats as you see above. I'm going to show you the big shot. All right, right there. Health first. Excuse me. Primary stats. So your primary, right? Obviously, you can only have offense on these mods right here, but you want health if you can afford it on these guys right here. I like this one because of the protection was so high in the potency, so I went ahead and traded it out. His arrow, you're going to want health if possible. Again, I didn't have it, but I did have the secondary stats for health to kind of make up for it. Again, more protection. Trash. I want more health. Unfortunately, my mods did not afford it. These were early gold mods that I should have never, ever rolled to gold ages ago when I first started playing this game. So don't judge me, damn it. All right, but the one key one that I do have here is going to be the potency. As you can see, it's 30%. So he's got 75% potency plus the 25 he gets from his kit. He's pretty much guaranteed, outside of somebody having tenacity up, right, of having it. But he can strip that tenacity up, so he's guaranteed to land a hit. Pretty much guaranteed to land a hit at 100%. All right, so, oh, should have backed out. Secondary stats, you're going to want health, 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 potency, protection, followed by speed. He's a slow character, but any speed you can get on any character is great, but he's going to assist a lot. Tenacity and defense are going to help. If you go with the 2 health mods, which is probably what I'll end up doing with him at some point, because my mods can't afford the health that I need. I do recommend putting health mods with 4 defense with 2 health mods, and that's probably what I should be changing to right now until I can afford the defense mods. I need to start farming some more, but Sun Fac does have a lot of ways to mod depending on which Zeta Alpha has, or if you utilize his taunt a lot. But this is a great baseline. He does not have a Zeta. He doesn't really have a speed minimum goal because he's super freaking slow. And then relic priority, he does have a ship. So if you decide, he's got a great ship. It's a taunting ship. It's a tank. So if you decide you want to go that route, you can do it as well. That is up to you. But don't judge my mods. I know how to mod. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford some of these mods. I've told you guys before. It's amazing that what I do with what I've got. So, but if you can afford the mods, and this is the guy that you want to mod up, but there are multiple ways. Like I said, I try to give you different options: defense times 6 or defense times 4 plus 2 health. And again, I hope that helps explain the kit. We've got 2 more characters to go on the Geonosian. We will get to that later this week. All right. In the meantime, guys, thank you for joining me. And don't forget, you can help me out and get us to 1,000 followers. In the meantime, we're also over there. And after that, we are 1 battalion strong. Till next time.
Shut up and sit down.